I gave you everything I had, every laugh, every tear, every part. Built a world with both our names, but you still walked away from my heart. We shared the quiet, shared the fire, held on through every storm and wire. But something broke and you let go, without a word, without a show. What if love wasn't enough to hold you when the road got rough? What if hearts can break so clean, even when they're full of dreams? I believed we'd rise above, but maybe faith can't carry love. You left and it still feels so tough. What if love wasn't enough? I still wear your old white shirt, like a ghost wrapped in the hurt. I count the days, I count the lies, trying to find where goodbye hides. We had the spark, we had the flame, but nothing gold can ever stay. I thought love could heal and save, but now I'm standing at your grave. What if love wasn't enough to pull us back from losing trust? What if holding on too tight was what drove you out of sight? I gave my all, you called my bluff. Turns out even hearts grow rough. You left and now I'm calling your bluff. What if love wasn't enough? We said forever, whispered vows, but where are you, darling, now? Love should have been the light we keep, but it faded while we were asleep. What if love wasn't enough to keep us from giving up? I still ache, but you're not here, just a voice I barely hear. And I still cry, I still believe, but maybe love was meant to leave. Maybe love wasn't enough. You said forever with your eyes, but your heart was full of quiet lies. I gave you all, I stayed so true, but I was never enough for you. You slipped away without a word, no final cry, no truth I heard. Just empty rooms and colder sheets, and echoes walking through my sleep. Now I'm left holding your shadow. No warmth, no voice, just the hollow of promises you couldn't keep, of nights alone where I can't sleep. You're gone, but still you linger near. In every breath, in every tear, I gave you all you'd ever need, but shadows don't know how to bleed. Your coat still hangs behind the door, your shoes untouched upon the floor. I tell myself you might come back, but love like that won't leave a track. I'll wear your name like faded lace, soft on skin but lost in place. The light we had, it burned too fast and left me aching for the past. Now I'm left holding your shadow. No touch, no truth I can follow. Just memories that haunt the air of someone who was never there. You disappeared without goodbye and left me here to wonder why. I loved you more than I could show. Now I'm just holding your shadow. You were here, then you were not. The love I gave, the war I fought. But in the end, all I can know is I'm still holding your shadow. You held my hand like it meant something, but never said the words out loud. We danced between the lines of love while hiding from the crowd. I gave you pieces of my heart. You never asked, you never knew. And still I hoped with every breath that you were feeling it all too. We were almost always, but never really there. Like a flame that almost started, but burned out in the air. You were close enough to want, but too far to ever stay. We were almost always, then you slowly slipped away. I watched the moments come and go, the way your eyes would turn from mine. You loved me in the quiet ways, but not enough to call me mine. You said the timing wasn't right, and maybe that was true. But I was ready every night to be the one for you. We were almost always a breath before the fall, like a dream you keep on losing but can't remember at all. You were almost every heartbeat, I was almost every day. We were almost always, but you never chose to stay. Now I live in in-betweens of what we were and what we seemed. You were never truly mine, just a love half underlined. We were almost always, and now we're never more. I still hear your voice in the quiet, like a shadow wrapped in light. You were once my every heartbeat, now you're just the echo of the night. The walls still whisper stories of the way you used to stay. But every step you took away from me still walks through me every day. Your fading footsteps in my soul, a part of me I can't control. I try to move, but you're still there, like the scent of rain that's gone from air. You didn't leave with fire or fight, you slipped away in fading light. And now the silence takes its toll, your fading footsteps in my soul. I trace the places where you smiled, the coffee cup you left behind. I talk to ghosts of what we were, but you're not listening this time. I gave you love without regret, but love alone can make you stay. Now I'm out with lights off, still hoping you might lose your way. Your fading footsteps in my soul, a melody I can't make whole. You haunt the spaces love once filled, but now it's quiet, cold and still. You didn't break, you just let go, and now I walk this world alone. No goodbyes, no final goal, just fading footsteps in my soul. You walked away and left behind a girl still chasing what was mine. You're gone, but not gone home. You're fading footsteps in my You never heard the way I breathed when you walked into the room. You never saw the way I smiled when you laughed just past the gloom. I stood beside you like the air, always there but never known. You reached for stars and never saw the girl who called you home. I loved you in the silence, where words were far too loud. I kept my heart behind a glance and disappeared into the crowd. You looked right through my quiet pain, like I was just the rain. I loved you in the silence, and you never but not a note, not one goodbye. Just the echo of a quiet lie. I searched for signs in yesterday, but love just slipped and walked away. And now I'm waking up alone to the silence you carved in stone. You were gone without a promise, no warning, no farewell. Just a door that closed too softly, and a heart that couldn't tell. I held on to forever, you let go without a sound. Now I'm drowning in the questions of why you let me down. Gone without a promise, and I'm still not okay now. Your shoes are still by the front door, like you might come back once more. But days go by and nights run cold, with stories we won't get to hold. I gave you all, I gave you truth, I held your storms and built your youth, but none of that could make you stay. You disappeared and walked away. You were gone without a promise, no whispers in the dark, just silence where your love was, and a girl with a broken heart. I believed in always, you believed in letting go. Now the tears keep falling, but you'll never know. Gone without a promise, and I still can't let it go. Maybe one day I'll forget, but I'm not over you yet. You were gone without a promise, and I'm still holding on. You packed your bags without a sound, no last embrace, no looking down. Just turned the key and that was all. I watched you fade behind the wall. Your laughter used to light the days. Now silence haunts the empty space, and all I'm left with is the sting of memories that don't mean a thing. It's not the leaving that breaks me apart, it's the way you forgot me like I had no heart. Like love was a coat you just outgrew, and I was something you once knew. No trace of tears, no second glance, no sign I ever had a chance. It's not the end that hurts me most, it's the way you forgot me like a ghost. I whisper secrets to the night to fill the space where you once shined. You used to hold me when I dreamed. Now I'm alone with quiet screams. Your photos still hang on the wall, but you don't think of me at all. I gave you love that tried so hard, but you erased me like a scar. It's not the leaving that breaks me apart, it's the way you forgot me I remember every word you said, but I'm a ghost inside your head. And it's not the end that lingers, see, it's the way you forgot me. I whispered dreams into your night, held your fears till morning light. But now the silence fills the air, like I was never truly there. I gave you all I had to give, a place to breathe, a space to live. But love can't bloom in frozen ground, and now there's nothing echoing the sound. There's no echo in your heart, no trace of where we used to start. I reach for you through empty skies, but you don't feel me when I cry. I'm fading in your quiet world, just a forgotten broken girl. There's no echo in your heart, no echo in your heart. You smile like I'm a distant song that once was sweet but now feels wrong. I count the ways you've slipped away, but hold my tears for one more day. I still replay the words we said, the promises now cold and dead. Your love it left without a sound, and I'm the only one around. There's no echo in your heart, no spark that used to light the dark. I scream your name, but you don't hear, like I was never really near. I'm fading in your quiet world, just a forgotten broken girl. There's no echo in your heart, no echo in your heart. Maybe I loved too much too fast, built a future that couldn't last. But I would have stayed through every storm. Now I just miss what felt so